The girl never expected that the man she met at the bar last night would turn out to be her new university professor. What made her feel even more awkward was that the man seemed to recognize her. He even deliberately called on her to answer a question in class. At that moment, the girl wished the ground would swallow her whole. She could only pray silently that he was mistaken. The story began half a month earlier. After the girl discovered her fiancé was cheating on her world fell apart. She ran to a bar to drown her sorrows and became extremely drunk. As she turned, she lost her balance and was about to fall to the ground. Just then, a man who also smelled of alcohol caught her in time. In a drunken haze, the two spent an intimate night together. After that, the girl tried hard to forget about that absurd night. However, when she went to class, she was stunned the moment she looked up. The professor who walked in had deep eyes and even the faint scent of cedar on him was exactly the same as the man from that night. The girl immediately felt a chill run down her spine. Before she could recover, the professor called her name. Later, he asked her to come to his office after class. The girl was extremely anxious, fearing that the professor would deliberately make things difficult for her. Once in the office, she tried to deny everything, but the professor grabbed her arm, revealing he remembered the unique mole on her hand. Seeing that her identity was exposed, the girl quickly begged the professor to treat that night as an accident. Without waiting for a reply, she hurriedly ran out. A month later, the girl suddenly felt nauseous in the hallway, which the professor happened to witness. He immediately sensed something was wrong. The girl rushed to a pharmacy to buy a pregnancy test. The moment she saw the two red lines, her legs went weak. She knew the child had to be the professor's. Helpless, she found the professor and handed him the pregnancy report. The professor fell silent for a few seconds and suggested that the best option was to get an abortion. But just as she agreed with tears in her eyes, the professor spoke again, offering a second choice. They could get married. The girl, who had already lost faith in marriage due to her ex-fiancé's betrayal, was hesitant, but the professor sincerely promised that he was different. After much thought, the girl decided to marry the professor first. The two quickly got their marriage certificate. Afterward, the professor took her to a fully prepared apartment near the school. That night, he offered to sleep in the living room, but in the next second, the professor's phone rang. It was his mother, and she was already waiting outside their door.